figure out some more of it. Okay. Head off. So far I have not done. That's or I haven't done much.
Get this beat untagged for free at free.io.
Alright. This one.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Get this beat untagged for free at freebeats.io.
Lumos.
Shit, my mic was all the way down. These quests reward XP but do not advance the story. Very tall. 2 little quests.
freebeats.io.
Okay, so area iron. 2. And then I'll turn that off. Okay.
Get this beat untagged for free at freebeats.io.
Is this over here?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
What the fuck? They on. Ah, gotcha. So I have to go to them. There. Good. That's fucking crazy. Don't play this game tripping.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora.
Lenora.
Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind, but I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
So, downstairs. Oh, it does literally tell me.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Ah. Very nice. All too fun. Bye-bye.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Oh, yes, I did. Very nice, very nice. Pages. Okay, very nice. Into it. One, two. Gotcha. Yeah.
I think Howin should be allowed to bring any beast she wants into class.
This way.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
What's that? Inventory?
Get this beat untagged for
It's in gear A.
freebeats.io.
Magical properties? What the heck?
Freebeats.io.
In Japan. I bet he know, brother. I like that. Neckwear. Magical properties. Okay though.
Get this beat untagged for free at freebeats.io.
Room, no flying mounts. Parents. Okay. Alright. Oh. Okay. That's right. Just quest. Perfect. Be good for him. What else is around here? Blues. We'll find out the blues.
Freebeats.io.
Let's take a look. Okay.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Oh, really? Bet. It sucked.
Freebeats.io.
Doesn't look like there's any side quests right now.
Get this beat untagged for
Dark
free at
arts.
freebeats.io.
Not yet, so let's go. Get out of the way.
Freebeats.io.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Use them yet, but I will figure it out.
Why do students always run when Peepsy wants to have some fun?
close. Revelio.
FreeBeats.io.
Look at me!
That's it.
Get this beat untagged for free at
Our stone
FreeBeats.io.
hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance. 142 staircases, and this
Revelio.
FreeBeats.io.
This painting depicts a young orphan wizard. This famously saved his entire village from the army of Dementor. Dark wizard. Rex.
FreeBeats.io.
Revelio.
Tapping.
Get this beat untagged for free. FreeBeats.io.
Revelio.
How do you know I'm following you with your eye? Oh, okay. Begin. First real question.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
That I get
Now,
new children
you may
every
be asking
year.
yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Shut him up, brown
One thing I've
pig.
learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Leviosa. Steady your wand with L and guide it along the symbols. Learn this spell. Boost. Speed.
Levioso.
And Leviosa instead of Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a good. Now, well done. Levioso, good. Now, the basic cast. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This
Levioso. Protego. I know.
lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. You're good.
Now perspective. This can't be your fault.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Fashion sallow.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge.
What's the Ravenclaw?
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what
Be
I
a
see
fucking
today is
suck
any
up, little dude.
indication,
I'll
we
delete
can
your
expect
character.
great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Say, I like how they did the triangle like
That's enough
in
spectacle
Batman
for one
and
day.
Spider-Man.
Class is dismissed.
Hey, get back here.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Levioso.
What's it do? What's it do?
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something.
Yeah, I enjoyed beat.
Everyone will be talking about it.
No, I'm just.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
I thought the first rule is you don't talk about it.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Oh yeah.
Whether it's
Are you a
joining a
Weasley
secret
twin,
dueling
or-
club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or
We just
actual
do it right here,
skill.
right now. Come on, let's
Look
do
for
it
Luke and
again. Don't be a
Brattleby near
bitch.
the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Let's go. Go. I want to fight some people. I want to fight some people.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
That's cool. You know, not slurp your tea, girl. That's tea time, but don't slurp it.
Untagged for free at freebeats.io.
I'm gonna go do some. If I can.
Freebeats.io.
All the way across Hogwarts. Where I'm going?
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, so he trapped me, confined me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd
Lumos.
fire up the cannon,
Revelio.
so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have...
That's in dire straits. Probably best to avoid this special. Spoil it as it actually wanted.
Swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Which one?
Revelio.
$39 gold. So I'm just robbing. Else? Oh.
Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Lumos.
Ridiculous.
Revelio. Protego. Lumos.
Get this beat untagged for free at freebeats.io.
Levioso.
No, see?
Revelio.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yeah.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Let's go.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Let's get it. Move me back to set.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Oh, yeah? Break through yellow shields with control spells like the levitation. Yosa. R3. Oh, cool. Okay. Ooh, I let her hit me. Shit.
Leviosa.
Some big hits that round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought.
Well fought.
Hope to see you back here again.
Wanna do it again? Where's that? Do another. Let's keep going. That sucks. Dang. Alright, so weird me out.
Get this beat untagged for free at freebeats.io.
It's like, where's
What are
this?
you up to now?
Hanging out? What are you up to? What you up to? Okay.
freebeats.io.
Moving to our next class.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Get this beat untagged for free.
in.
Look at your complexion. Whatever it is, they'll all want to know.
Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Levioso.
Okay. Okay, yeah. That's Essential is basic cast. There you go. Here it is. Alright, this is cool. It says I'm going to open it, so I guess I'm going to go to class. Hello, young lady.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Handy resource.
Then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves? Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm not
lies.
telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Revelio.
Enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Honestly.
Watch what you're doing. Oh, I remember that day. Yes, in Greenhouse 3.
Yes. You'd hidden a bucket of leaping toadstools over at the far end.
I do recall now. And Professor Garlick knocked it over and ran out. Well,
I was mildly distracted by the shuffling of the man at your leave. Do you recall that part too?
oh yes, I do. The toadstools had more than one in their name and were hopping into the mandrake pots.
Tell you what, I'll forget the whole thing if you can spot me some sneeze walk and scare me
Alright, so I'll figure that shit. Go through this course.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now, let's...
Lots of potential. It's the only one that did it. What do you mean that's enough of that? Hey, yeah. was so close. I almost got that last one. Ooh, I messed with it. Imagine. Oh, really? Okay. It's not this. Stupid, I wanted to. What is going on with my capture card? Give me 1 second. I'm sitting here. Not even.
Excellent control there.
What's this?
The box, at the box. What up, Tom?
Yes! Quite impressive. Let us see this.
Oh, that's cool.
There we go.
Accio.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Not to worry.
Can we do that? Can we do that one? I want to redo it. No.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when
It took me 2 seconds.
Easier, I promise.
Okay.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from WErGUTS just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
And there was magic.
Is WErGUTS much bigger than Hogwarts?
WErGUTS School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is WErGUTS a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
That sounds like...
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at WErGUTS uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss WErGUTS, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
How do you know that?
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing.
A word, if you would.
Yes.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Well, look at the guy.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
It's all right.
Accio.
Levioso. Lumos.
Revelio.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Yeah.
It's not the written
Revelio.
herbology, it's the practical.
Gotta go. What a pretty kitty, yeah.
I'm trying to grow.
When the kitty ribbons to kitty.
They call it chemistry.
Yes, I'm aware. Muggles have a lot of different words for things. It might as well be French.
I wonder how similar it is to potions.
I'm sure it's nothing like it in the least, with the exception that it can go horribly wrong.
Oh, you've had a potion go horribly wrong, have you?
What? No.
Revelio.
No, of course not.
I see. Only.
Protego.
So I thought you might have.
Lumos.
Well, they do go wrong though, don't they? Sometimes. Just that I was focused more on the belladonna.
Oh, and what happened?
Oh, I'm
Accio.
serious. I'd forgotten that belladonna was the one that was also called Deadly Night.
Level 4, sweet. Alright, what do you know? Weasley after time. All the way to the top of this. It looks like interesting.
Lumos. Levioso. Revelio.
Hey!
Lumos. Oh. Revelio.
Let's go.
Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
What's he doing? I'm trying to follow you.
Revelio.
Not a dang thing.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Accio.
Professor Weasley's already preparing me to take my transfiguration NEWT.
Revelio.
Always come easily to me. I suppose some minds are more suited to it than others.
Lumos.
I rather enjoy it. Truly something to be admired.
If it's close by.
Revelio. Lumos.
Let's go. I was gonna say you're not knocking. Heck yeah. Back to her, and then I'm off for the time. Transfiguration. I'm gonna pet them all. Okay. Pet every single cat. No platinums. Read all the books. Listen to them.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Chilling. Weasley after class.
What about the room,
Deep?
Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deep. Perhaps you could help.
Oh,
I wonder why his name is Dick.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
The one dude was.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've been good so far.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft
What is it?
is a recipe of sorts
What is
used
it?
when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
That's me what?
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to
guy,
go
she's
with
a
Natty.
girl.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've
That's
finished
a
Professor
fucking
Ronan's
name
assignment,
right there.
your friend will meet
Theophilus
you at the castle
Harlow.
doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
All right, well, I think I'm gonna go end it out here. I appreciate anybody that stopped by that watches this. Just want to say we love you guys. Thanks for always coming by, chatting, doing whatever you do. Appreciate you. Love you.
Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Inbox full of contracts I signed with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet. Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me, and when they see me, they just dab me up and say good to meet me. I keep it going, flowing over this and make it look easy. Easy for me to say I do this every day of the week. I'm eager to be the one they talk about when all said and done with it. I'm the feature that they want, but then they don't when I come with it. I'm a scene, still a seat, filler, blow up the numbers, and I ain't leaving no crumbs, so you know when I'm done with it. I'm a new school vibe with an old soul, oh so great. Stay paid by the boatload, don't go chasing a wave from a rowboat. Blow smoke right through the face of the ozone. Oh no, I got the bag, I'm back to just double it. I'm about to pop the top, I've been bubbling. They want the spot, but I do not cut them in. They tryna plot my drop, they been huddling. Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like islet. Whoa, inbox full of contracts I signed with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet.
I know a lot of people praying for my downfall, but the only thing that I'll be down for is being top 5, but like down 4. I'm down to earth like the ground floor, but I've been flying so long, I tend to ask people, what's the ground for? Man, I'm only headed up, see my flow